Alright guys, Kill 'em a Kill Cam here, and this is Sniper Elite 3, Chapter 3, Part 3, and I am about to enter the third and final sniper nest, and up there is a sniper, dude. I seen him when the glare of his fucking sniper rifle scope, I saw it, I got my binoculars out and I fucking spotted him, and I didn't know it until this mission, that you could spot the snipers like that, dude. You'll see it and you'll notice it now that I said something about it. And you're hearing this, you may even notice it in the future, or you may even already knew it. Um, but there's also a fucking trophy for killing 10 snipers before they see you. And I actually got it this game, this mission, because I played this over and over again, this mission over and over again. I played it like 5 or 6 times because I only want to upload the best videos that I can to YouTube. I want a nice, smooth uh, video, and I don't want to have to edit out a bunch of fucking deaths and a bunch of fucking bullshit and look like shit playing the game. So I play them a bunch of times to practice, and then I upload the best ones. So there's the third and final sniper nest and the first objective that I blow up. Again, to access the sniper nest, you have to hold down the X button, and your guy will just move that shit out of the way and lay down. It won't count unless you hold the X button down. If you just go into the sniper nest, it won't register as you finding it or entering it. So you have to hold the X button down. So anyways, there it is. I'm gonna spot this guy, and I think I'm gonna get a headshot on him, dude. And it's pretty fucking sweet. And this game is 3D compatible, bro. So if you had a 3D television and you got this bullet, basically it would probably come out of your TV screen, and then you hit the guy, and all the bone fragments and everything else and all the blood would be splattering out of your television. I think that would be pretty fucking sweet, dude. I'm not gonna go spend $1,000 on a 3D television just for this game, but if I had one, that would be pretty cool. So there you go. I'm going to make my way to the second objective, and I'm also trying to do this mission without being spotted because there's a trophy for ps4 or an achievement for Xbox, just depending on which one you're playing on, for moving through a mission, an entire mission without being spotted. And basically, if the people's heads turn yellow, it's okay. You have nothing to worry about. If they see you or if they're suspicious of you and their heads are already yellow and like that little circle starts moving around in a circle and it starts to turn red, as long as you shoot them with your silenced pistol before it completely turns red, you'll be okay. Now, what you could do if you're not recording the gameplay for video footage on YouTube or whatever else, and you could just save the game every time you get through an area, and that way, if you do get spotted, then you can just load the game, not load last save game, not or save spot, but load last game. Because basically, if you go to load last save, then it might take you back 5 or 10 minutes. But then if you're constantly saving the game after every time you get through an area of the game, then you might only have to go back a minute or two, and you'll know exactly where you're at and exactly what you need to do to avoid getting spotted. Um, and then you'll get the trophy that way. Um, so anyways, in this video, you saw me take out the first objective, and then I'm going to take out the next two objectives in this video, and I'm going to kill the general in this video. In Chapter 3, Part 1, I explained to you how to make the general appear. You have to pick up those two pieces of paper in the beginning of the mission, and he will appear on the second objective I'm about to go to. Now this guy right here is another sniper, and you see on the mini map he's looking at me or looking in my direction, so I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait for him to turn around and look in the other direction, because while I was playing this game I got a trophy for killing 10 snipers before they see you. And how I got that in this mission was, like I said, man, I fucking played this mission like 5 or 6 times because I wanted to do a perfect playthrough for you guys. And there it is, headshot. And then there's a generator right here that you can break. If you walk near the generators, it'll tell you to hold down the X button to sabotage it or break it, destroy it, and then basically it'll keep backfiring and make create a bunch of noise that you can use to muffle the shot of your sniper rifle. And I think I'm just looking for someone to shoot just because I want to shoot somebody. You don't necessarily have to shoot anybody. You can just push through and continue with the mission, which is something I probably should have just did. And there I go. Um, I probably was thinking the same thing yesterday. Now, right here in this trail, there's going to be 3 guys. 2 of them are going to be on your right, and 1's going to be on your left. And you're going to want to kill all 3 of them, and you're going to want to do it as silently as possible. There's a guy to the left, and there's a guy up here, and you're going to see I'm going to take all 3 of them out with my silenced pistol because I didn't want to take any chances of alerting anybody. And then down here to the right is going to be a guy on a minigun, and you don't want to get spotted by him because he will kill you faster than shit. And then you got a guy patrolling the sniper tower, and then you got a guy, 2 guys talking to each other down at the bottom of the sniper tower in front of a tent. So what you're going to want to do is sneak down there, get out your sniper rifle, and use the cover of the cannon going off, the noise from the cannon, to kill your guys with the sniper. And then even if one of them gets alerted, you know, if you kill one of them and they see it, their heads will turn yellow, but they won't know where you're at as long as you use the cover of the cannon for your shot. And then basically what you do is you just sit real patiently and wait for that next cannon shot to go off, and then just snipe the dude with the yellow head. You know, if you snipe the dude with the yellow head before the cannon goes off and you don't have the noise to muffle it, then their heads will go from yellow to red. And you could do that, but you won't get the achievement or the trophy for moving through the mission without being spotted. And it'll just make it that much harder for you to complete this portion of the mission. So there that guy is there. He's on the minigun. And you can get surprisingly close to that dude before he even spots you. But I'm going to take out the guy in the sniper tower first, because he's going to be the one that's going to be looking down on everybody, and if you kill somebody on the ground first, he's going to be the first one to notice it. And the guy on the minigun is going to be the last one to notice anybody being killed, as long as you do it under the cover of the missiles being shot off. So I'm going to wait for him to go back up the steps, and then I'm going to kill these other 2 guys, and then I'm going to kill the guy in the minigun. And then after that is the general. You're going to want to shoot and kill the general with your sniper under the cover of the not the minigun, the missiles going off. And then after that, you're going to want to blow up the explosive barrel to destroy the objective. And then you'll see that their heads, the guys standing around the objective, you know, they don't die. Not all of them dies anyways. So you'll see their heads will turn yellow, and if you just hurry up and hide and get out of this area as stealthy as possible, then they won't turn red. And if you shoot at those guys after you blow up the objective, if you shoot at the yellow-headed motherfuckers with your sniper gun, they will be alerted. So here's this shot here. I didn't take it. I was too paranoid that I didn't get it in time for the noise to cover up the sound. But I'm going to wait for him to go up the steps, and then I'm going to get the shot, and then I'm going to kill those 2 dudes to the right, and then I'm going to kill the guy on the minigun. So just wait for it. And then right there you see the guy with the diamond above his head. That's the general. And like I said, man, in chapter 3 part 1, I show you guys where to find those 2 pieces of paper to make him appear. You have to pick them up in order for this to happen. They're very close. They're in the buildings very close to the very beginning of this mission. So if you missed it, just go back and watch chapter 3 part 1. So you see this guy's alerted, or he's suspicious, or whatever they call it, but he doesn't see me and he doesn't know that I'm there. He just knows that something happened. So I'm going to wait for the noise, and I'm going to take him out. So this does not affect the achievement or the trophy for going undetected. As long as you kill them before they turn red, you're good. So there it is, headshot. Bam. Come on, noise, make the noise. This was driving me nuts yesterday when I was playing this. So there it was, finally, dude. I was just about to run out of breath. And there's that slow motion headshot X-ray kill cam, dude. That just made this game a little bit better. And then we got this guy here, and he's just oblivious to what's going on. I'm gonna shoot him. Just gotta wait for the noise, man. And this game takes a lot of patience. Waiting for those noises to go off so that you can use your sniper gun undetected gets a little tedious sometimes. And I'm not a very patient guy at all, man. I like to run and gun. And if I could, man, I would go into this game guns blazing and just kill everybody. But like I said, man, it just makes the campaign that much harder. And it makes completing the objectives that much harder. And you're going to find yourself dying a lot when you do that shit. So there's the fourth and final guy down here. I just got to wait. And there it is. He's dead. Now I'm going to go up here, kill the general, blow up the objective. And then you guys have to watch out because there's another sniper tower to the left. And there is a guy up there with a rocket launcher, the same kind of rocket launcher that I got on my back here. And then there's guys down on the ground. So if you're making a whole bunch of noise and you're just killing motherfuckers over here with your sniper gun and you're not waiting for the noise of the cannon to go off, then those guys across the ridge will get alerted. Not these guys here to the left of me. So there's that headshot, killed the general, and that's all the secondary objectives. Hit that fucking explosive barrel to destroy the objective, and you see these 3 or 4 guys are still left standing, and you can get out of there undetected as long as you're stealth and you're not shooting with your sniper gun. Because as soon as you shoot one of those guys with your sniper gun, the shit's going to turn red and you won't be able to get the trophy or the achievement. So you see me trying to hide from them. I'm going to look at him maybe. No, I'm going to look at this guy and see what the fuck he's doing. And he ain't doing shit. And there's a guy up in that sniper tower with a sniper and a rocket launcher. And I ain't going to fuck with him. I'm just going to get the fuck out of here. And as soon as you get to the top of this fucking path, then you can take off running. And then I'm going to go to the second and third objective in chapter 3 part 4, and then I'm gonna show you guys in chapter 3 part 4 how to destroy the tank. Now usually when I play this mission I just put down the mines, and you can equip yourself with those mines in your loadout before you even start the mission. And then I also equipped my loadout with TNT, and in this particular gameplay that I recorded and uploaded, I used TNT to destroy the tank. And basically I had to put down a mine, and I put it down where the fucking tank drove, and for some reason it just didn't fucking blow up. So I threw down some TNT and sniped the TNT, and I did that knowing that there was a possibility that the tank wouldn't explode, you know. So I put the TNT in my loadout knowing that. So, you know, however you need to do it, dude, just put landmines and TNT into your loadout before you start this mission, because you're going to need them in order to blow up the tank. And it's better safe than sorry that, you know, just have both of them so that, you know, you're not using one or the other and it just doesn't happen. Now, a lot of guys, I think, would probably try to blow up the tank either using that rocket launcher that's on my back or the red grill on the back of the tank panel or whatever, the weak spot of the tank. But dude, I spent a video shooting that tank with my sniper gun and that fucking rocket launcher on that fucking red spot, and it never fucking exploded. And basically what happens is you alert the enemies that are in the buildings nearby, and then that tank is going to come after you and it's going to be shooting its fucking 50 millimeter cannons at you and whatever bullets at you, and then the people are going to come out of the fucking building and they're going to be shooting at you, and it's going to make it that much more difficult to complete, and you're probably going to die a bunch of times. Well, I'll explain more about that in the next video. Thanks for stopping, thanks for watching. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, and leave a comment for me in the section below, man. I really appreciate it. Peace.